Hello, and welcome to our tutorial on using the Ancient Humans map. So here's the map, and it has a lot of different features. You can actually zoom in on the map, and you can zoom out. You can also use this plus button or minus button to zoom. Now, what this Ancient Humans map, as the name suggests, it displays data about ancient humans, specifically their DNA. What we can do is over here is what is called the SNP panel. And you can see these are 5 different SNPs. We've discussed them on the website. And you can click on this SNP, for example, and you can see we can select people based upon them having 0 copies of the reference allele, 1 copy, or 2 copies, or in some cases, people have missing data. So for example, let's select 2 copies. And you can see some humans show up. Now, one thing to keep in mind, remember that discussion that we had on ancient human DNA degradation. That will impact our information about these reference alleles. Now, we can actually zoom in on specific points, and you can see that points cluster together when they're far away, and you can zoom in to see the specific points. If you click on a point, you can get some information about it. And what we can do is we can actually close this SNP panel, and you see specific information such as the political entity, the locality, the number of years ago a person lived, and the research paper that their data was part of, the DOI. Now we can select people by their SNPs, but we can also select people by time. This is what our timeline is down here. And as you can see, as we change the timeline, different people are selected. We can, for a timeline, we can move the left-hand side and the right-hand side. And we can also, if we want more fine-grained control, we can type in a specific number. So for example, we have 0, and let's go to the range 10,000. And as you can see, we see all the points selected. The specific range is shown down here. And one thing to keep in mind is all of these years are with respect to 1950. So for example, when we say 10 years ago, that really means 1940. When we say 10,000 years ago, that's respect with 1950. Okay, thank you for checking out the tutorial.